The internet is on fire once again because Chrisean Rock has officially snapped, and this time, she's not holding back. Blueface, his baby mama Jaidyn Alexis, and his outspoken mother Karlissa are all in her crosshairs. And y'all, it just got ugly. In a fiery outburst that already has fans screaming. Chrisean made it crystal clear. She's done with the games, done with the disrespect, and done with letting anyone play with her motherhood. She clapped back in the most savage way possible, dropping bombshells on Instagram Live, throwing shade in subliminal posts, and even allegedly leaking private texts that showed just how deep the betrayal runs. And the line that's shaking the internet, she said it loud, she said it proud. Stay away from my baby. But wait, it gets messier. 'Cause Karlissa decided to fire shots right back. Jaidyn isn't staying quiet either, and Blueface, he's acting like the puppet master behind it all. Stick around, 'cause this isn't just a family feud. This is a full-on war. And the receipts, the drama, and the betrayals are piling up fast. To understand why Chrisean Rock's latest outburst is setting the internet ablaze, you've got to understand the toxic, explosive history that led us here. This isn't just about a single clapback. This is years of chaos, betrayal, heartbreak, and manipulation boiling over, and it's finally reached its breaking point. Let's rewind. Chrisean Rock, once the ride-or-die girlfriend of rapper Blueface, has lived her entire relationship in front of the cameras and in front of the world's judgment. From viral fights to public breakups, from passionate makeups to devastating betrayals, their love story has been one long headline. And while fans used to see them as a wild but inseparable couple, things changed drastically when motherhood entered the picture. Chrisean gave birth to her son, Chrisean Jr., and instantly, everything shifted. She was no longer just fighting for her dignity, she was fighting for her child. And that's where the drama with Blueface, his baby mama Jaidyn Alexis, and his outspoken mother Karlissa really escalated. See, Blueface's messy dynamic has always included Jaidyn Alexis, the woman who mothered his first kids and never fully disappeared from the picture. For years, fans have accused Blueface of playing both women against each other, fueling constant rivalry. Jaidyn never one to back down, threw shade at Chrisean during pregnancies, on social media, and in interviews. But when Chrisean had her son, the stakes became higher than ever. Then there's Karlissa, Blueface's mother, who has practically made a career out of bashing Chrisean publicly. From interviews to Instagram Lives, Karlissa has called Chrisean everything from unfit to unstable, questioning her motherhood at every chance she gets. To Karlissa, Jaidyn is the real family, while Chrisean has always been the outsider. And that bitter attitude didn't disappear after Chrisean gave birth. In fact, it only intensified. So when Chrisean took to Instagram this week with her boldest statement yet, clapping back at Blueface, Jaidyn and Karlissa all at once, fans knew this wasn't just another petty spat. This was war. The live stream started simple. Chrisean looked directly into the camera, raw and emotional, baby nearby. Her voice shook at first, but then came the fire. She dragged Blueface for letting outsiders disrespect her as a mother. She tore into Jaidyn for acting like she had a say in her child's life. And she blasted Karlissa for sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. The moment that sent shockwaves. When Chrisean raised her voice, eyes blazing, and declared, "Stay away from my baby. I don't care if you're his dad, his grandma, or his step anything. You're not gonna play with my son, period." That one line instantly trended across social media. Fans clipped it, reposted it, and made it the headline of the night. Within minutes, hashtag "Stay away from my baby" was trending on Twitter. TikTok edits flooded the timeline, showing Chrisean yelling those words over dramatic music, with captions like, "When a mother's fed up." But the internet didn't stop there. Fans started digging. Old tweets, past interviews, and hidden receipts began resurfacing, proof that the tension between Chrisean and the Blueface clan had been boiling for months. A leaked DM allegedly showed Karlissa mocking Chrisean's parenting style, Screenshots circulated of Jaidyn throwing shade with laughing emojis under posts about Chrisean's struggles. And Blueface himself. He'd been caught on live just weeks earlier, casually dismissing Chrisean's claims that he wasn't supporting her with the baby. For Chrisean, this clapback wasn't just a rant. It was a declaration of war. And judging by the way social media exploded, it's a war that fans are more than ready to watch unfold. But here's the thing, as messy as this already looks, this is just the beginning. It's because right after Chrisean dropped her fiery warning, Karlissa decided to fire shots of her own. And what she said next turned an already volatile situation into a full-on circus. The internet was still buzzing from Chrisean's outburst when Karlissa, Blueface's mother, decided she wasn't going to stay silent. And if you know Karlissa, you know silence has never been her strong suit. Within hours of Chrisean's livestream, Karlissa was on Instagram herself, sipping wine, shaking her head, and rolling her eyes before she unleashed her own tirade. She started with the same sharp tone that fans have come to expect. First of all, nobody wants your baby. That baby already got a family, the one that's been here before you came around. So don't sit there acting like we're villains. You chose this life when you decided to mess with my son. Boom, just like that, Karlissa had reignited the flames. Fans watching her live couldn't believe she doubled down instead of descalating. She even went further, questioning Chrisean's mental state, saying things like, she needs help, not followers. That baby deserves better than a mother who can't even keep herself together. Twitter erupted instantly. Hashtags like #Karlissa needs to stop and #ProtectChrisEan started trending. One fan tweeted, "Imagine being a grandma and tearing down your grandson's mother like this. Disgusting." Another shot back, "Karlissa, just saying what we all thinking. Chrisean unstable AF." But Karlissa wasn't the only one who jumped into the mess. Right after her mother-in-law rant, Jaidyn Alexis's Blueface's other baby, Mama posted a cryptic Instagram story that fans interpreted as direct shade. It was a selfie with her kids in the background. And the caption read, "Some of us raise our kids without screaming for attention. The timing was too perfect." Fans flooded the comments, tagging Chrisean and accusing Jaidyn of throwing gasoline on an already raging fire. Screenshots of the post went viral. And TikTok creators stitched Chrisean's "stay away from my baby" moment with Jaidyn's shady caption, making the feud even more explosive. Now, here's where things got even. Messier Blueface himself decided to play puppet master. Instead of calming the situation down, he hopped on Twitter with his signature smugness, tweeting, "All y'all fighting over me, but ain't nobody fighting to be a family. Lol, the audacity." Fans dragged him instantly. Replies poured in, "You're the problem. You. He loves stirring the pot. This man toxic." Not him laughing while 3 women fight over a baby's future. But if Blueface thought he was untouchable, he underestimated Chrisean's rage. Because within hours, she clapped back again, this time with receipts. On her Instagram story, she posted screenshots of private messages allegedly between Blueface and Jaidyn, exposing him for talking trash about Karlissa behind her back. One line, highlighted in red, read, "My mom too messy. She always got it. Be in my business. I wish she'd just let me live." The internet went insane. Suddenly, Karlissa wasn't just Chrisean's enemy. She was Blueface's too. Fans speculated that Chrisean leaked the messages on purpose to turn Karlissa's wrath against her own son. It worked, because hours later, Karlissa posted again, clearly rattled, saying, "I don't care what text you show, I know my son. I raised him. I know the truth. Y'all just want to make me the bad guy." But the damage was done. The first major twist of this feud was complete. The battle lines had shifted. It wasn't just Chrisean versus Karlissa and Jaidyn anymore. It was everyone against everyone, with Blueface caught in the middle of the firestorm. And the fans, they ate it up. TikTok was flooded with edits calling it the Love and Hip-Hop episode. That never ends. Twitter threads broke down every post, every clapback, every receipt. People even started picking teams. Team Chrisean. For those who believed she was protecting her baby against toxic outsiders. Team Jaidyn for those who saw Chrisean as chaotic and believed Jaidyn was the stable mother figure. Team Karlissa for the few who backed the grandmother's no-filter approach. And of course, Team Nobody, the fans. Exhausted by all the drama but still watching every second like it. Was a soap opera, but here's where things went from messy to dangerous. An insider leak claimed that behind the scenes, Chrisean was preparing something bigger than a clapback. Allegedly, she was ready to release a secret recording of Blueface and Jaidyn arguing about her baby. The source claimed the recording would prove that Jaidyn had been pressuring Blueface to distance himself from Chrisean Jr. If that's true, then this feud isn't just about insults anymore. It's about custody, influence, and the future of Chrisean's child, and that's exactly where the second major explosion is about to hit, because if that recording is real and it gets out, it will destroy Blueface and Jaidyn's image forever. And it might even spark legal consequences. The tension had reached boiling point, but nobody expected what came next. Late that night, while fans were still dissecting Karlissa's rants and Jaidyn's shady captions, a mysterious Twitter account dropped what appeared to be the leaked audio everyone had been whispering about. Within minutes, it was everywhere. Instagram reposts, TikTok edits, even YouTube reaction channels screaming into their webcams. The audio. Allegedly, a heated phone call between Blueface and Jaidyn. The voices were unmistakable. Jaidyn could be heard snapping, "I don't want her kid around my kids. That baby ain't part of this family and you need to stop pretending he is." And Blueface's response was cold. "I told you, I ain't trying to raise her kid. I barely got patience for the ones we got. But you already know she crazy. I'm just trying to keep her quiet." The line that broke the internet came seconds later, when Jaidyn allegedly hissed, "Then tell her straight up, stay away from us. She don't belong here. Neither does that baby." Social media went into complete meltdown. Fans couldn't believe the cruelty in Jaidyn's words or Blueface's dismissive tone about his own child. The hashtag #StayAwayFromMyBaby exploded again. This time weaponized by Chrisean's supporters as proof that she had been right all along. One viral TikTok edit played Chrisean screaming, "Stay away from my baby," over the leaked audio, with captions like, "She KNEW." She felt this betrayal. Twitter spaces erupted, with fans debating whether Blueface was serious or just venting. Instagram gossip pages reposted the clip with captions like, "This is beyond messy. This is heartless." Even celebrities started chiming in. Tamar Braxton tweeted, "Some things you don't say about children, period. Disgusting." Summer Walker wrote on her story, "Protect Chrisean at all costs. I don't care how crazy y'all think she is, I'd snap too." Meanwhile, Blueface tried to play damage control, but it only made things worse. He tweeted, "Y'all really believe anything y'all hear? Fuck. That ain't even me in that recording. Y'all gullible F." The problem? The voice was too distinct. Fans dragged him immediately. One fan replied, "Bro, you've been mumbling the same way since Thoshiana. We know that's you." Another added gaslighting ain't gonna work this time. And then came the shocking reveal that flipped the script. An insider close to Chrisean went live and claimed that she was the one who leaked the recording herself. According to the insider, Chrisean had been sitting on the audio for weeks, debating whether to go public. But after Karlissa's vicious rant and Jaidyn's smug post, she decided it was time to unleash the truth. "The insider's words were brutal," Chrisean told me. "If they want to act like my baby don't exist, then the world's gone here exactly. How they talk about him? She's not playing anymore. They crossed the line." This revelation sent shockwaves through social media. Chrisean wasn't just clapping back, she was orchestrating a scorched turf campaign to expose everyone who disrespected her and her child. Karlissa responded quickly, of course. She posted a long-winded Facebook rant accusing Chrisean of editing the recording and trying to manipulate the public. But fans weren't buying it. The tide had shifted, and suddenly, the majority was rallying behind Chrisean. Even Jaidyn couldn't escape the backlash. Comment sections on her Instagram posts were flooded with snake emojis and brutal comments. How you hating on an innocent baby? And you'll never be the wife, sis. Stay pressed. And just when you thought it couldn't get more chaotic, Chrisean herself popped back on Instagram Live, baby in her arms, face glowing with anger and defiance. Her words cut like knives. Y'all hear it now, right? It ain't just me. They've been plotting against me and my son. Talking about, he don't belong. He's my baby. He's got my blood. I don't care if it's Blue, Jaidyn, Karlissa, or the whole damn family. Y'all not about to erase my son from his own daddy's life. Keep playing with me and watch what happens. The Live had over 250,000 viewers at its peak. Fans spammed the comments with crying emojis, fire emojis, and endless chants of, "We got your back." But then came the shocking second twist. Toward the end of the stream, Chrisean hinted that the audio wasn't the only receipt she had. She held up her phone and smirked, saying, "This is just the beginning. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. They keep pushing me. I'ma drop the videos too." Yeah, the videos? The comments exploded. What videos? What did she have? Was it more evidence of Blueface and Jaidyn trashing her, or something even more incriminating? Fans speculated instantly. She got proof of them plotting custody. Behind her back? Bet it's Jaidyn admitting Blue still messing with her. Nah, she got Karlissa on camera saying something wild. I just know it. Whatever it was, one thing was clear. Chrisean wasn't backing down. She was just getting started, and if the audio could cause this much damage, imagine what a video could do. The battlefield was set. Blueface was scrambling. Jaidyn was exposed. Karlissa was humiliated. And Chrisean was rising from the ashes like a vengeful phoenix. But the question now wasn't just about who was lying or telling the truth. The question was, how far was Chrisean willing to go? And more importantly, what exactly was on those videos she threatened to release? The leaked audio had already shaken the internet. But once Chrisean hinted she had videos, the drama exploded into something even bigger. Public reaction wasn't just messy, it was volcanic. Outside the courthouse-style chaos of social media. Instagram Live debates raged for hours. Fans split into factions, fighting like it was a championship boxing match. Team Chrisean argued she was finally standing up for herself after years of humiliation, saying she warned them, and now she's proving everything she said was real. Team Jaidyn painted her as the responsible mother, claiming Chrisean thrived off chaos. One viral comment read, "Jaidyn don't need to clap back because she already winning by being the stable one." Team Karlissa, a much smaller group, bizarrely framed her as the only one telling it like it is. Team Blueface, practically non-existent. Fans dragged him mercilessly, calling him the puppet master who finally lost control of his strings. Twitter was war. One Summer Walker doubled down, tweeting, "Ain't no excuse for talking down on a baby. Period." Meek Mill added fuel, posting, "Industry gotta stop rewarding dysfunction. This ***, sad now." Tokyo Tony, always messy, went live and said, "Karlissa ain't wrong. Sometimes these girls ain't ready to be moms." Fans dragged her instantly. But the most shocking reaction came from Whack 100 Blueface's longtime manager. He took to Clubhouse and bluntly said, "This whole situation bad for business. I told Blue to chill, but he don't listen. Now Chrisean got ammo, and she not scared to use it. Then videos drop, it's over for him." That one quote had blogs working overtime. If Blueface's own manager was nervous, what did that mean about the evidence Chrisean claimed to have? Meanwhile, Jaidyn tried to spin the narrative. She posted a family photo with her kids and captioned it, "We unbothered, happy and blessed. The rest is noise." Fans swarmed the comments with snake emojis and "not you unbothered" after being exposed. Karlissa also refused to let the fire die. She went live again, this time pacing her living room with a glass of wine. Her words were venomous. "That baby ain't my grandchild until there's a DNA test. Blue already told me the truth. She using that baby as a weapon, and y'all dumb enough to believe her." Fans gasped, questioning paternity in public. That was low, even for Karlissa. Within minutes, number DNA trended alongside hashtag "stay away from my baby." Twitter was drowning in posts like, "Did Karlissa just call her own grandbaby fake?" And then came the industry backlash. Child advocacy groups and family lawyers began weighing in, warning that the public spectacle could actually impact custody. One viral TikTok by a family attorney said, "If Chrisean really has videos of them conspiring against her child, she needs to take them to court, not Instagram." But here's where the real division deepened. Some fans demanded Chrisean expose the videos immediately, while others begged her to hold back for her baby's sake. The debate was vicious. Drop the videos. End their careers. Don't do it, girl. Protect your son. The internet ain't worth it. Even gossip insiders whispered that VH1 producers were circling, trying to lock Chrisean for an emergency special, knowing this drama was hotter than any scripted reality show by the end of the week. The feud wasn't just dominating social media, it was dominating the culture. Chrisean had gone from the crazy ex to the mother on a mission, while Blueface, Jaidyn, and Karlissa were seen as villains in their own collapsing soap opera. But here's the kicker. Late Friday night, Chrisean posted one chilling message on Twitter. "You think I went hard before? Wait till y'all see the truth in motion." The cryptic words sent fans spiraling. Everyone knew what she meant, the videos. And now, the only question is, will she drop them? And if she does, who will survive the fallout? By now, the internet was divided, exhausted, but still glued to every word. The leaked audio had already shattered Blueface and Jaidyn's image. Karlissa was spiraling in her own rants. But Chrisean, she was just getting started. The first video, dropped at 2:17 a.m., a shaky, dimly lit clip posted to a burner Twitter account that fans instantly linked back to Chrisean's camp. The video appeared to show Jaidyn and Blueface arguing in their living room. In the clip, Jaidyn could be heard yelling, "I don't care about her baby. You think I'm gonna raise that kid like mine? Nah, you need to tell her to back off, or I'ma make sure she never brings that baby around here again." Blueface, shirtless and pacing, muttered back, "Chill. You know she's recording everything now. Don't say that out loud." It's that one line, "Don't say that out loud," spread like wildfire. To fans, it was confirmation that Blue knew exactly how toxic things were and was complicit in keeping it hidden. Within minutes, video was on Instagram, blogs, TikTok feeds, and YouTube gossip channels. Fans screamed in the comments, "Proof! She wasn't lying. Just bullying a child that didn't even ask to be here." Blue and Jaidyn cooked themselves. It's over. The backlash was immediate. Jaidyn's mentions filled with thousands of snake emojis. Blueface's Spotify page saw a flood of negative reviews. And Karlissa, she doubled down, saying the video was edited, but her credibility was already in tatters. Chrisean seized the moment. She went live again, holding her son in one arm, tears in her eyes but defiance in her voice. "Y'all see it now, right? They don't want my baby around. They don't care about him. They don't care about me. But guess what? I don't need them. All I need is my son, and I'ma protect him with everything I got." The live peaked at nearly 500,000 viewers. Celebrities tuned in, fans spammed the chat with hearts, and the narrative shifted. Chrisean wasn't just a fighter anymore, she was a mother at war. And the world was rallying behind her. But here's the twist that left everyone breathless. Toward the end of her livestream, Chrisean dropped one more bombshell. She looked dead into the camera and said, "And don't think it's just one video. I got more. I got all the receipts. And if they don't back off, if they don't leave, me and my son alone, I'ma release everything. And when I do, it won't just end their careers, it's gone end their whole family name." The comments went nuclear. Fans begged her to drop the rest. Others warned her to stay safe, fearing what Blueface and his circle might do in retaliation. One fan comment that went viral read, "Sis, protect yourself. You holding nuclear weapons right now?" Then came the cliffhanger of the century. As Chrisean ended her live, she uploaded a cryptic Instagram story. A black screen with the words, "Next drop," the one that exposes them all. No explanation, no timeline. Pure